Good afternoon, Internet World. Back live here in Dalton, Georgia at James Brown Park, and we're going to get our first look of the day at semifinal action. Of course, this is the 7-on-7 Southeastern Football Championship, and as we go down to the field now, we're going to get our first look at Cartersville, the Purple Hurricanes, and they'll start with the ball. They're, of course, going up against MLK. Neither team would be this far without tons of talent on their side. Specifically, since Cartersville has ball first, we've spent much of the day talking about Brooks Barden. If you haven't seen him, he is an exceptional junior signal caller for this Purple Hurricane team. In fact, in their last game, which was a 33-13 victory over Griffin in that quarterfinal matchup, Barden threw for 4 touchdown passes in that one. So an accomplished junior and having a tremendous 7-on-7 camp. And he started this one off well. Finds another man open across the middle. This time it's number 7. When he brought down right at about the 15, we'll call it. Of course, if you're just now joining us for the first time today, it's 7-on-7, and that'll bring different rules. 25-minute clock, it's a running clock. Get your only first down by completing 20 yards of passes. So a first down at the 20, and then from there you have 4 attempts to find the end zone here. Barden just misses on what was a first down from the 15. I said he threw for 4 touchdown passes his last time out. Most of them of the deep sort, 30 yards or more in fact. 3 of the 4 has shown tremendous touch on the deep throw, both to the corner and on the post pattern. Has Barden today. Second down. And you'll see he was flagged on that play. That's because with each play you get a 4-second pass clock, if you will. That time Barden hung on to the ball just a bit too long, and they're going to penalize him for that. If you're wondering what that penalty means, it's a loss of down. So instead of 3rd down, it's now 4th down. I was saying it's 1st down. Bit confused why it's 1st down, but either way, that's what the refs say, so we'll go with it. Clearly it wasn't a penalty, or they picked up that flag. And again, Barden hangs on to the ball a bit too long. This time I'm sure of it. So we're going to get a look at 2nd down here from the 10. Again, Cartersville, the Purple Hurricanes, wearing white with, call it, gold helmets on offense here first, and MLK wearing black with silver and maroon helmets. Second down, Barden throws a beautiful dart to the sideline. Great catch, too, and that's going to be good enough for a touchdown. Barden to number 14. Fortunately, don't have a name. I will and should acknowledge that he caught 3 touchdown passes in the quarterfinal round as well. So not a surprising connection there early on in this semifinal matchup for Cartersville. A beautiful throw there from Barden. Early score, 6-0 Cartersville. Now they'll get a shot at a 1-point conversion from the 10. He throws a nice corner pass route. Oh. It is going to come up incomplete right through the hands of number 5. Good defense there from MLK. We'll get our first look at MLK's offense. And this is Marquavius Johnson for MLK. Nice first down pass. He's got a lot to live up to. If you follow high school football in the state of Georgia, you're probably familiar with the name Jonquel Dawson. Newly departed, was their senior quarterback last year. MLK's, that is, and boy, was he a good one. DeKalb County's record holder for career passing yards and touchdowns in a season, so Johnson has his work cut out for him in replacing Dawson. And that second down pass is going to be called incomplete. Brings up third down and around 6 yards to get a first down. Johnson's got a lot of really good, impressive targets, especially out here today. One of them, DJ Polite Bray, who in fact is going to haul that in for a touchdown right as I say his name. In timely fashion, he comes up with a beautiful touchdown catch. DJ Polite Bray from Marquavius Johnson draws MLK within, ties it up at 6. Polite Bray is 6'1", 175-pound receiver. You see him wearing or sporting dreads. Big-time recruit. Offers from Ole Miss and Tennessee, and they're going to say Johnson got rid of that one too late. So the score remains tied at 6. It's worth pointing out Marquavius Johnson is a senior, and this MLK team has high hopes this year. Went 12-1 last year in their bid for a state championship, and they no doubt expect to be in the thick of things again in 2012. Good first down completion there from Barden. Good patience there from the quarterback. Had nothing doing deep or in the intermediate portion of the field. And, of course, with that 4-second pass clock, you got to get rid of it. And he did a good job of taking what was given to him by the defense and hitting that underneath route. And there, Barden's going to find number 14 again. Boy, is he tough to stay behind. At least he has been today. And he had about 7 to 8 yards on the defensive back there. An easy catch and a beautiful throw there from Barden. Took what he had and just made sure he completed that one. Got another beautiful touchdown. 12-6 now, Cartersville. Barden, just a junior, one of the better looking junior quarterbacks in this state, no doubt. We talked about a bit earlier, or at least in our quarterfinal game, how good this state has become or has gotten in producing big-time college quarterback prospects. That's going to be called incomplete. So the score now, 12-6, Cartersville out in front. About 16 and a half minutes to play here in our first semifinal showdown. The recruiting class of 2013, those quarterbacks who are soon to call themselves senior, is about as loaded as this state's ever seen. We have Bryce Ramsey out of Camden County heading to Georgia. And here's Johnson going deep again to Polite Bray, and it's another easy catch for Polite Bray. Nobody covered him again, wide open in the corner of the end zone, and that's an easy pass from Marquavius Johnson. Just sort of lobs that one up, and again, just make sure he completes it. And it's an easy touchdown. Now 12-12, or should be 12-12, as soon as scoreboard here is updated. And MLK's got its first chance at taking the lead. And A good job of getting rid of that one just before the 4-second pass clock by Johnson, and he does it well. Gets a completed 1-point conversion. Should be 13-12. Lions out in front. Before that touchdown pass, I was talking about how elite the quarterbacks in Georgia have become. It wasn't always the case. The state, for years, known by its running backs. Well, mentioned Ramsey from Camden County heading to Georgia. We have Anthony Jettings at Marietta. Josh Dobbs going to Arizona State. He plays for Alpharetta. Of course, Eddie Prince Jr., big-time quarterback out of Lassiter. Jonathan McCrary, he was out here today for Cedar Grove, top 10 signal caller in America. Could make the argument 5 of the top 20 quarterbacks in the country call Georgia home. And there you see a nice comeback route from number 14, and Barden shows good timing on that throw. Getting rid of it early before the DB could make his cut on that ball is another good-looking completion from the Cartersville junior. And boy, is number 14. I wish I had a name, and I apologize to all our listeners for not having one, and we'll do our best to get it, but he has certainly looked the part of a dominant receiver, at least at the high school level today. Nobody has been able to cover number 14. Ref's going to say the defense was offsides on that play. It's a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be a replay of first down. So now first down from the MLK 12. Cartersville will have 4 attempts from there to retake the lead. Barden surveys, goes straight to the end zone, finds number 5. A great play there by number 5 to haul that one in. Physical defense and good coverage from the MLK cornerback, but an even better pass and catch there from the Cartersville duo. It's going to make it 18-13 now, and of course Cartersville will get a chance from the 10 for a 1-point conversion. Both quarterbacks have had their ways early here in our first semifinal game. Just over 12 minutes left to play. And number 5, who just caught the touchdown pass, is wide open on a basic crossing route. That's an easy 1-point conversion. And it makes the score 19-13. So nothing but touchdowns, 5 possessions in and 5 touchdowns. Productive, efficient offensive day for both teams, both quarterbacks. Of course, this is a passing league. No running, no rushing of the quarterback, so high point totals are to be expected. And here's another easy completion for Johnson. Finds number 8 wide open, crossing across the middle, or coming across the middle, and he's going to pick up a good 8 to 10 yards after the catch. Good run after the catch there from number 8. Gives MLK a first down, and they'll start from the 18. Time Johnson finds Polite Bray on an easy 5-yard completion. Both teams have taken advantage of soft coverage in the middle of the field, at least through the first half of this semifinal game. Of course, they've also attacked deep as well. But that middle of the field has been left wide open thus far. And there it is again, this time for a touchdown. Johnson to number 8. It's going to tie the score at 19. Of course, MLK will get another attempt to push its nose out in front by 1. For you non-math majors, we've yet to see a defensive stop. That's 6 possessions and 6 touchdowns in this semifinal showdown. On good look there from the quarterback. Got rid of that right before the 4-second clock, but number 3 for MLK not able to come up with a ball that he probably should have had. Score will remain tied as a result at 19. And right around 10 minutes, now under 10 minutes to play. Again, we're live here in Dalton, Georgia. PlayON Network, YouTube. This is the James Brown Park. It's a beautiful one. 2 multi-sport fields here. Somewhat overcast day. And here's Barden. He's looking deep early on, and he's got had a wide open receiver, number 5, but probably for the first time underthrew one of his guys, and number 13, the Lions DB, made a good play on that ball to break up what almost certainly would have been another touchdown for Cartersville and company. Good look there from Barden. Good defensive play as well. Brings up 2nd down from the 40. Barden settles for the underneath route. Good throw and catch there from Barden to number 7. We'll bring up 3rd down and 10 yards for a first. Neither of these teams really challenged in their quarterfinal matchups. Cartersville defeated Pierce County. That one 33-13. And MLK got the better of Auburn. That's Auburn, Alabama. That final was 24-3. That 3rd down pass completed, but short of the 1st down. A flag was thrown on it. They're going to say it was some sort of personal foul, whether it was a late hit or just a hit altogether. Either way, it's a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down. Right about the 17-yard line. Barden drops back. Just before the 4-second clock expires, he finds number 12, and they're going to call him down right at the 1. Great pass there. Threw that one on a rope, and he needed to because he split 2 well-positioned MLK defenders on that play. Really nice throw from the junior signal caller. It's going to give his team a 2nd down, but 2nd down from the MLK 1. So 3 opportunities here from the 1 for Cartersville. Good defensive play there to break that one up. What would have been a sure touchdown for number 1. It's broken up by the Lions defender. Barden came close to hanging on to that one for too long. Looked at 2 crossing routes, and both were well covered by the Lions. In most situations in 7-on-7 play, it pays to just get rid of that ball, assuming you don't throw an interception, which gives the other team, it's worth noting, 3 points. But that 4-second penalty hurts more than an incompletion. Barden looks to the corner, and that is going to be an interception, and a huge one at that. I was wrong. I'm trying to take in the emotion that we're getting from the MLK sideline. They are animated because the refs, I think, called the MLK defensive back out of bounds on that play, which is a huge call, of course, because it not only brings up a 3rd down attempt here from the 1 again for a touchdown from Cartersville, but it also takes 3 points off the board for the Lions. So a huge call there from the refs. And with that, Cartersville takes advantage. Just a short, simple, nearly a handoff there from Barden to number 7. Either way, it's 6 points all the same. And a big 6 points at that. 25-19, Purple Hurricanes out in front with the 1-point conversion still to come. I say 1 point because you do have the option of going for 2. Instead of 1 attempt from the 10, you get 1 attempt from the 15, though we have not yet seen that today. Ref stop that play. He's going to call offsides on the defense, so instead of 1 play from the 10, we'll get 1 play from the 5. And so a change of fortune and a quick one at that for MLK. 3 points going the other direction turns into potentially 7 for the offense. Number 24, the same guy who thought he had an interception, breaks that up on number 14. A good defensive play there. Cut in front of that pass and break up the 1-point conversion. Makes it a 25-19 game, just 4.5 minutes to play. So a huge possession here for the Lions. Of course, with a running clock, game management every bit as important as it is in the regular high school game. And there's a beautiful move to dodge the defender, though the ref's going to say he did get that necessary hand down. So it's a first down completion, but for only about 5.5 yards. And Johnson surveys the field, and he's going to find a wide open receiver. Looked like it could have been an interception, but good job splitting the defense there from Johnson. Finds number 10. That's Polite Bray again. Shows his ability to be a possession guy there earlier. Showed his ability to go deep. Either way, it's a first down for the Lions. First down from the 15. Johnson finds Polite Bray again. This time it's going to be a 10-yard gain. So the clock ticks just below 3 minutes now. One possession game, 25-19. Be a second down from the 5 for MLK. Beautiful pass there from Johnson, and maybe even a better catch. Polite Bray uses his fingertips to get his team 6 points. Also tie the game here at 25, and that makes this 1-point conversion all the more important. With this, the Lions will take a 1-point lead. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. They're going to say, though, holding on that, defensive holding. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a replay of down. So tie ball game here, 25-25. Now under 2 minutes to play. So MLK will certainly take that penalty. Not only did they get another attempt 5 yards closer, but they ran a good minute off the clock with that. And here's Johnson surveying the field again. He's going to go corner of the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. No points come of that because it was an extra point attempt. So 25-25, a big defensive stand there from the 5 for Cartersville. Keeps them in the game, tied, and they'll now have the ball with about 1:20 left. Chance to win this semifinal and, of course, move on to the finals as a result. It all falls on the arm of Brooks Barden, the big-time junior. Barden surveys, finds number 14 along the sideline. They're going to say he's down right there. It's going to bring up second and about 11 from the 31. Now under a minute here at James Brown Park. Barden finds number 3 again along that right sideline. Each team is granted a timeout. one of the teams, not sure which one, used it there. So that was good enough for a first down. We'll get first down when we resume action. It'll be first down Cartersville from right around the 18-yard line. 37 seconds should not be a factor, at least not a huge one, assuming they go for the end zone. But again, they will have 4 attempts here from the 17, will Cartersville, to win this game and send themselves to the finals, where they'll play the winner of still to be determined. Got ahead of myself there. So we've seen the young junior in Barden lead his team this far. Let's see how clutch he is in the waning moments of a big-time 7-on-7 football game. And he's going to complete that pass, though they're going to say it's after the 4-second clock. Barton looks to number 14 coming across the middle, found him open. Receiver probably should have had that, saying though that he was held on that play. Either way, it's an incomplete pass. And that's going to do it. Ran out of time here, so we're tied 25-25, and it's going to mean our first look at overtime football. Each team will get 4 plays from the 20-yard line, so essentially the same rules after your first down. So 4 plays from the 20. Of course, each team will get an attempt to score or match the other team's score after the third overtime, or starting with the third, so after the second. Each team will be forced to go for 2, much like is the case in the college game. The Lions will start with the ball here, since they were just on defense. And Johnson, well, that first down play of overtime is going to be halted. A flag was thrown on the play. Not sure what was called. I do know that it was against MLK because it was a loss of down. So second down for the Lions, and rain is just started falling here in Dalton, Georgia. That second down pass is complete from the 20. Call it a 9-yard gain, so third down from the 11. Again, they now have 2 chances to score from the 11. Johnson just gets rid of that one and somehow, some way, finds DJ Polite Bray in the back of the end zone. Not sure how you lose that guy, but Cartersville did. 2 defenders in the area. Neither sees the slashing Polite Bray in the deep in the end zone. And that's a touchdown. Beautiful pass. Good awareness there from the quarterback, and a good job of Bray to make sure he got both feet down, or at least one inbounds, and that is going to be broken up, so the 1-point conversion no good, but either way it's a 6-point lead now for MLK. Of course, Cartersville will get four downs, 4 attempts from the 20 now to either tie this game, go into a second overtime, or should they score a touchdown and get the 1-point conversion, take this semifinal showdown. Barden and company had one chance in the waning seconds of this game to to win it. Here's the junior quarterback's second opportunity. And he finds number 14. This time he hauls the pass in. And that's a sizable gain, a nice 11-yard gain on first down. So second down from the 9. There are a couple flags down on the field. I think they're going to nullify the catch and call holding on the defense. So first down from the 15. Barden surveys. And that's a 4-second. It's just a loss of down, or not even. It just moves on to second down. No penalty there. I still think throwing it up for grabs sometimes can make more sense. Either way, it's second down now from the 15. Overtime number 1. MLK's already scored. Failed to make their 1-point conversion. That's got to be a holding. No holding called. Wow. A lot of contact there. Number 3 for Cartersville wants the flag. Plea for the flag, but no flag is thrown. And so it's going to bring up a big third down there. Or a big third down now from the 15. Certainly a lot of contact. Definitely a jersey pulled on that crossing route. Doesn't matter, though, if the refs don't see it. Big no call nonetheless. Third down. Barden finds number 5 crossing the middle. Another